Hey guys, it is Wednesday evening, about 8 o'clock at night. I left my SD card in the computer from last night's video, so I didn't have time to go back home and mess around getting it. But I got the Hearse and base coat here as of about hour and a half ago, and I had to pick my dog up and run her home. And then I had a bite to eat and I came back out. It's as close to perfect as it's going to get. I'm waiting for the heat to come back up in here. One thing I did notice, and I wish I would have noticed it before I primed the car, and we're going to ship it this way, I'm embarrassed to say, but right around the bottom edge, and we're not going to be able to see it in the camera probably because there's not much light over here, like right there, there's a run, and this car sits low to the ground, so you don't ever see it, but it kind of upsets me that I didn't notice it before. That there's a run that comes around that bottom edge on this corner and on a little bit of that body line that cuts in right from the tailpipes. A couple spots in there, and again on the other corner, but it is what it is. Hopefully the color match is good. This usually is. I have blended the color around the sides, and we're going to clear the entire panel. You can see I have some dark tape up there. That's the round foamy tape. I can backmask some things, but I'm not real good at those, and that stuff does an awesome job of breaking it off. So you have to do minimal work to blend that in. But you know, one thing we didn't fix that's behind the license plate is that nastiness. And you know, overall it came out okay. So, in the famous words of Emerson, Lake and Palmer, welcome back my friends to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. So here we are, welcome back. This seems to be the never-ending show. This thing has fought me all day long. I broke through my primer when I blocked it this morning, so I made sure to seal everything. Well, as soon as I sealed it, I had a reaction everywhere I broke through it, so it was back to the drawing board, wet sand that out. Get the solvent in that to quit reacting, and then put the base coat on it. And luckily no reaction problems with my base coat. Hopefully we alleviated that. So our blend areas are going to be right there where the white foamy tape is on both sides. And we're going to have a little bitty one right there. It was blended there before, and I sanded the hard paint line off that was there in the first place. This bumper had been repaired, as I said before, but it was repaired when the car was black. So when they repainted this car, all they did was mask off the moldings and shoot it green. You know, you can see stuff like that. There's a little crack there. I don't believe that's a crack in the bumper, that's a paint crack, and that's too fiddly for me to deal with. It was there before. You know, some of this stuff you just got to walk away from. I can't make this bumper perfect, but I can make it a lot better than it was, and that's what I did. So, I don't know what the temp is in here. Sorry about all that background noise. Yeah, it looks like we're on the upswing of 70. I'd like to get it back up to about 80 in here before I start shooting clear. You know, same old, same old. So I watched some videos on my brakes today in between fighting this. Blocking it out went pretty decent. That wasn't really a pain. It was the whole fact of putting the sealer on it, and the sealer reacted. I wish I had some waterborne primer. That would have been nice, but I didn't have any, and I I'd already been to the store once today. So I sat here and I dusted it out and made it happen. So jobs like this separate the men from the boys for sure. It proved to me I'm still a boy. But we'll claw our way through it. Sitting here making sure I don't see any light spots. I had just enough paint to do a drop coat on this when I finished it. So, alrighty. I think I'm going to show you an after shot. I have nowhere to put this camera in here. I gotta get on a creeper and lay on my back to shoot the underside of this bumper. Notice it is a lot higher up in the air. I did get some jack stands under the support beam for the control arms in the back. These things just sit so low, and that's why I missed that big soupy sagger that was hanging in the bottom of this one when I was doing my original sanding. Yeah, shame on me. If I had one of those lifts like Stu has, I probably wouldn't be in this shape. Hint, hint. Someday. So, alright guys, I'll let it warm up in here. You guys are probably tired of listening to me babble. I'm tired of listening to me babble. So, we'll catch you in a bit. Yeah, one more quick thing. I just thought about something I wanted to show you. This door aperture tape, the foam tape, it's real nice and sticky. And see how we have our wheel well bagged up here? The way this wheel opening is, there is almost no room to get your tape in behind it. And it was a little dirty, and I tried cleaning it up, and it's got like that wheel well undercoating in there, and I can't get my tape to stick to it. But that door aperture tape is hanging right on the bitter edge of that. So I'm good with that. I'm real good with that. And my tape is sticking to the round foamy tape to hold that piece of masking paper in there. So thumbs up for that. That worked pretty damn good. Pretty happy with that. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys that. That stuff's got like a gummy backing on it that just, it holds on pretty sweet. So, alrighty, we'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, it's 8 o'clock. I'm done. Done. 2 coats of clear. And it laid down pretty slick. I got a little bit of trash in it I got to nib out, but not bad. Not compared to the trash I had to nib out of the base coat earlier. This floor was soaking wet over here, and I never normally have a problem, but oh yeah, I see a nice piece of trash right there. No big deal though, we'll get her. So yeah, let's see, we got a little hair right there. Gonna get those out before we return her, but they're gonna use a different car tomorrow. So thank you guys for that. So I'm not under the gun to pull an all-nighter on this 4-hour clear to get it, get the trash out of it and get it buffed and washed and delivered. So it turned out pretty slick. I'm happy with it so far. I got a little soupy sagger on this side on the bottom. This is the side where the run that was already there was big, and all I did was climb right over it. So I'll have to knock a little bit of that down and make her purty. Give her a little fluff and buff, and I gotta wash the car too. But temperature's supposed to go down to 24 late tonight. So not too bad. I mean, you guys can probably see my reflection in there. It's not too skewed. I took my DeVilbiss Plus and dropped down to the 1.3 tip per YouTuber recommendation. It helped a little bit, but quite honestly, I could take back from less than a full pull on that thing, and it's still putting down too much clear. It worked awesome with the 1.4 the first time I used it, but I don't know. I don't know what changed since then. Maybe it was just a quick little spot and it just flooded the peel out of it. That's why I liked it so much right off the rip. But I dropped my pressure down too. I was spraying at about 38 and it was like a giant cloud with the 1.4 and that much pressure. So when I dropped down to the 1.3, I tried spraying a little bit lower pressure, and that helped. I'd spraying around 32 with that, and I could choke back on the material a little bit, but I don't like doing it that way. But just in case you ever need more, you don't have it. But I'm not a big fan of feathering the trigger either, because it makes things kind of uneven. I'm looking at this bumper here, and there's like a dent in the middle of it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up in the light. Come on, baby. I just saw it. Right there between the reflection of the lights and that pad on the bumper there on the right. About almost in line with the lower bulbs. There's a freaking doinger in there in the fiberglass. So there it is. You can see it now. The gift that keeps on giving. Ship it. Alright guys, that's that. I will catch you guys later.